welcome to the Slightly Nocturnal show. I'm Doc Holiday. Today I'm joined with Thor, and Modest Pelican is our guest today. What's going on, guys?
How you going, Doc? Good day, Thor. How's things?
So what we're gonna do today is we've had Modest Pelican come on the show. We're just gonna shoot the shit and just see where things go from here. So tell us about what you do and what your channel's all about, and anything else. Go ahead and plug away whatever you want. Throw some shout outs for your channel.
For sure, man. So I just have a Battlefield channel mainly, or a gaming channel, with a bit of a comedy twist maybe, but basically just try and upload fun tips videos and summary videos just to, for people to enjoy. But no real agenda or anything. Definitely love Battlefield though.
Have you thought about expanding anything? I know I've asked you that before, and I've seen you've played PUBG on your channel before?
Yeah. So I've started a new series called Haters will call it Hacks, where I'm trying to play other games. And slowly integrate that into the channel as well. I definitely do it more, but it's just a time thing really. With a full-time job, it's hard to play a heap of games. So
do you?
Yeah, definitely.
You work full-time, or you go to school full-time, or you do both?
Graduated about a year ago now, or 9 months, 6 months ago. So working full-time at an investment firm. Doing fund management and stuff like that. Yeah.
You fucking crook! You're a fucking crook.
I'm like Wolf of Wall Street, 100%. I have a yacht, do drugs. Save Wolf of Wall Street is literally my life.
So Thor want our cut, right, Thor?
Oh God, I was going to say I'm in the same line of business. I work in the bookies. So.
That's right. Thor's a bookie. That's right. So is that what you went to school for then?
So I did accounting at school.
Accounting,
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. I just want to put it out there too. If you're watching the show and you want, it's live right now. If you want to ask Pelican a question, just put it on Twitch in the chat or on YouTube in the chat, and we will try to accommodate that. So tell me about this. So I watch your videos. I fucking love them, and I like the comedy twist to them. Do you practice that shit all week, or how does that? What is your thought process as you start all that?
Yeah, I guess just try and come up with a concept and then write the script throughout the week, where during work or whatever, or maybe hopefully not during work, but just around the week or whatever, and try and come up with some jokes and put together a video. But I don't want to push it too much. I just like to keep it pretty relaxed and organic. And just go for about one video a week. So I get trolled in my Discord all the time. I just tried to @ everyone, but there's someone's name made their name @ everyone. So now I've actually brought the Discord here. So this should, good day guys, how you going? Good to see a few people.
Yeah, it's good to see all these people showing up. So that's funny that you. How long does it take you to continually write a script? Does it take you all week, or does it take you a couple days?
Usually, it'll mostly happen over the weekend. I might come up with the concept during the week, and obviously play Battlefield or play whatever game in the evenings, get my footage together. But then usually actually finish the video during the weekend. So it's Sunday now. I'll probably tidy things up, get it all edited. Hi Jezza, hi Dare, Vander. Good to see you all here. Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, cool. Do you have anybody that you? So I guess where do you take your motivation from? Did you watch somebody originally and thought I can do that better, or I'd like to do the same thing?
Well, I guess when I started YouTube, I didn't have much of an idea of what I wanted to do, but I wanted to do Battlefield. I loved the game, so I started doing tips and tricks. But I just slotted a few jokes in there, and that was always everyone's favorite part. They just loved the jokes. So over time, more and more jokes came in, and less serious tips and tricks and stuff, left the video. And then I've kind of got a balance now between the top most hated maps or something, where I've actually researched the most hated maps, but then also just jokes and talking shit as well. So I've tried to find a mixture between the two.
Oh, that's fucking sweet. Cool. Well, those that are watching, make sure you show us all some love and smash that subscribe button for us if you're on Twitch or on YouTube. We both would appreciate it. The links for everybody's channels is in the description, so make sure you go over. If you don't know who Modest Pelican is here, go over and check his channel out as well and throw him a sub. So, one of the things I wanted to ask you is, do you consider yourself, are you afraid to switch from PC or from console to PC because you think you're a good console player? And I don't mean that. I don't mean that in a threat, because I made that transition. No. And so did Thor. Thor went from a console player to a PC player. I was overwhelmed when I made the transition, because I considered myself I was in a league for COD. I played COD a lot and Battlefield, and I considered myself really good at COD. And I came to PC and got fucking murdered, just like I was just a fucking noob. And so is that is it a money thing? Is it because it is quite an investment to go from console to PC? Although I'll explain in a minute why you should always switch. So.
PC master race. Like I see, like this. I'm obviously having a laugh, but I see PC gamers a bit like vegans. Like they want everyone to join them. But I'm obviously just joking. I honestly, PC gaming is obviously superior, like with graphics and all that kind of stuff. But I just have a group of friends of like 12 of us, say, that all game on Xbox. So it'd be quite hard to switch everyone. So we've always just like stayed with the one console. Yeah, if that makes sense. Like it'd just be hard to move a whole group across.
Yeah.
Now, is it okay, Doc, if we take some questions from the people in the chat? Absolutely. Awesome. So Vander, what did Vander say? He said, "Would you call Danker than Ronald McDankle's organic though?" Probably not. Yeah, guys, if you want to show some love for Kill Cobra Studios, I've known these guys since I very first started YouTube, so drop them a like and check out their channel for sure.
Oh, we appreciate it.
Dare says go to PC, it's better.
I would say it's better. So like I said, my girlfriend has got me an Xbox One, so we'll start to play that again, but I left a whole group of friends behind that I never talk to now. That still play the Xbox. Thor, what about you? Is that the same for you, or did it just die off?
No, it's the same. It's the same as you. I was in a clan in COD, which it kind of died off a bit when. Which COD was it? I think it was Modern Warfare 3 came out. No, it was the one after Advanced Warfare. Ghosts, that one. Everyone just kind of lost interest, and it's about that time that I switched over to PC, and yeah, I miss some of them guys.
I miss some of those guys too. So I think, Pelican, if you ever make the switch, that is something you'll find. You'll either have to convince those people to come with you, or you'll have to, I don't know, or make new friends. I made all new friends. Like Thor, I didn't know Thor on Xbox. I didn't know all these people until I came to PC. So
yeah. It is hard. Like, I guess, I don't know if I play with them all the time and joke about them in my videos, but there's this group called the Stealtho Boys.
Yep. And
there's a lot of us, and we all live in different cities in Australia, but we sort of fly to one city and get drinks and rent a room or whatever and like have a big party and then go back and game all the time together. So we're really quite close. It'd be hard just to leave that group. But if I could convince them all to come across to PC,
good luck.
Then I would.
Good luck.
Yeah, it'd be hard. It's
I only convinced one person because it's like, somebody asked me my specs on my. You asking my specs on my PC? So my PC specs, what I have, 64 gigs of RAM. I am now back on my Ryzen PC, so I have two 1080s SLI, a couple SSDs. It's like $4,000 altogether. Don't do that. Never buy a $4,000 PC. Take your $800 to $1,200 and go buy an awesome PC.
For sure.
I think I saw a question up there for you, Pelican.
So yeah, Vander asked, "What is your opinion on Ture?" And he also said, "Let's play Sea of Thieves." No, it's dead now. So Vander, shout out to him. He's one of my youngest subscribers. He's a lad. Tio is just a better way of saying true, really, isn't it? Tio.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be honest. We could talk about Sea of Thieves. That's interesting.
Is it dead now? Is it dead?
I wouldn't say it's dead, but man, they really cocked that up, didn't they? Like, there's just not much to do in the game.
Thank God we didn't do it, Thor. We didn't do it. We held strong.
You should have, yeah.
Well, and I saw footage in the beta, and it's like it did disappoint a bit with the amount of stuff that was going on. And then it's like, oh, it's a beta. There might be more in it when it actually comes out. And,
yeah. I thought the Act Man summed it up really well. He's like, the best 3 hours of gaming or 4 hours you'll ever have, and then there's shit all to do. And that was so true. Like when I first played it, I was like, this is amazing. Like sailing a ship with my friends. Like this is unreal. And then yeah, after 4 hours, you're like, wait, are we really just picking up chickens in cages still? Like what's the point of this? Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't buy it then, because I do not want to spend any more money on a game that only lasts 4 hours, and then you're fucking done with it. So.
You made the right call, man.
Oh, good.
For sure. Maybe in like a year when they add more content and maybe like a death match or something in the ships, that'd be really cool. But until then, yeah.
Oh, nice PC specs there. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Der's got a good PC, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. You've been here since 1K, mod. Yeah, you're subscribers, man. So when I subbed, I don't remember how many you had. It was definitely not anywhere what you have now. And I have just watched your channel explode, and I'm super excited for you guys about that. So that's awesome.
Oh, thanks, man.
So
yeah, I appreciate that.
It's good to see. And now you got the Patreon going on, and every time I watch a video, it seems like somebody new's on the Patreon page. So
yeah, people are super generous with that. Because honestly, like YouTube just does not pay. Like as you probably know, it just does not pay much. It's you do it for the love of making videos, not for the money.
Right.
I think people who think like YouTube's a good way to make money. Like I used to think maybe you could make a bit of money from it, but it's just for the love of making videos. Like you just could get any other job and do so much better.
Right.
So,
any other job, right? Like any.
Like
you can
literally
flip burgers and make more money.
100%. So Pelly, are you moving to PC? Nah, man, I'm not moving to PC.
You fucking asshole! You need to move to PC. So what other shit are you into? So you like to play Battlefield. So what, like in your real life, what do you like to do?
Well, once I finished university, my girlfriend and I moved to a small coastal town, like on the east coast. So now I surf a lot, just hang out at the beach with her, and we just work here and sort of love the more low-key life than the big city. So pretty just laid-back kind of person, I suppose, with that kind of stuff.
Oh, so now that you're swimming in dollar bills, you're just, and a surf guy.
Yeah, literally swimming in demonetization. What I don't get though is my video will be demonetized, but then I'll go and watch it on like a secondary account, and an ad will play. I'm like, what are you?
Yeah, somebody's making money somewhere, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So, how big of a hit did you take when YouTube changed all their shit?
Yeah, like it's sort of started to pan out a little bit now, but the thing I don't like about it is when a video gets demonetized, it often doesn't get like sent out to your subscribers or suggested to them as much. So like, It's a double hit. Like, yeah, you lose a bit of money, which is sucks. But the worst part is like your subs don't see it or new viewers don't see it. So
yep, I always know when your video gets demonetized because the shit will go out of my it'll suggestions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
You're into MILFs and porn. Nice. Who isn't into MILFs and porns though, right? Like everybody's into that shit.
Gotta love that. Let's be honest. I just want to give a shout out to Sexy Seal and Helmy. They're legends. Helmy's a patron as well, which is awesome of him.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's going on, Linz? Linz is an long-time subscriber. So good stuff. Good to see you, Linz.
Oh, good day, Linz. Nice to see you here, man.
Have you proposed yet, or are you considering it? Oh man, fuck.
Heavy questions on a Saturday morning. Nah, not definitely. We've talked. I mean, we're definitely staying together. We've been together for like 4 years plus now. But we're in no rush to get married. We're just sort of sorting out our life first, and then we'll start thinking about stuff like that.
And does she work?
So yeah, she works as well. Yeah. She manages some consultants who do like these leadership seminars. So she's awesome. She gets to work from home actually.
That sounds like a made up fucking job. That sounds. I'm fucking around. No, that's cool.
She's a Pelican handler. She's got like a.
So my girlfriend works from home as well, and
nice.
So I moved from one part of the country to another part of the country, and then she moved in with me, which has been that's been a whole fucking deal. So it's a new thing for me to live with her.
Big step.
Yeah. So Thor though is taking the plunge this fall. He's getting married.
I am.
That's right. So put him.
Oh well, congratulations, man. That's awesome.
It is. We're actually having a Doctor Who themed wedding, so it's going well. We're actually making all decorations and everything ourselves. So
cool.
You see people spending like hundreds of pounds on centerpieces and shit. It's like our centerpieces look awesome and they cost like a £5 each. So
you can pay what you want.
Yeah, nice.
Fucking hell, just the wedding. Oh my god.
Oh well, congratulations, man. That's huge news. And yeah, doing it yourself sounds like a way smarter idea. People drop so much bloody money on weddings.
Yes. Oh my. So I've been married twice. I'm gonna like fucking tell on myself here a little bit. I've been married twice, and my first wedding I was still paying for it after the divorce was over. So don't spend shitloads of money on your fucking wedding. Don't do that shit.
Jeez. Yeah, no, wise words.
Right. But I'm old as fuck too, so I'm probably fucking what? Am I older than you, Thor? Or are you older than me?
I've just turned 32.
Oh, yeah, I'm the old geezer. So going back to Battlefield, so the new Battlefield's going to come out. What are your thoughts on that? What are you expecting? What do you want to see?
Well, I think the Battlefield 1 engine on the Frostbite, I think it's 2.5 now, 2.0, is amazing. Like the way they can run. I think the graphics on that Battlefield 1 are still killing it compared to any other multiplayer shooter at the moment. And it just runs so perfectly. They obviously probably missed a little bit in customization and unlocks and stuff like that. So if they can improve on the customization side of things and do like another Battlefield game within that same engine, it's going to be just perfect. Like I can't wait for it. What about you? What era are you hoping for? Yeah, World War II
so
or
I'm going to
Vietnam?
disagree with you that it's the best looking first person shooter, obviously, but that's because I'm on PC versus a console. So here comes my PC Master Race speech about how PC is better. It's a great looking game. I'm not going to argue about that, but there are better looking games. But whatever. That's, who the fuck cares?
But that's on PC. Right. On the $4,000 PC. You could play like Minecraft and it would look better than Battlefield 1.
I think I could play it on my like $1,200 rig and it would still look better than it does on your fucking $400 Xbox One. So, but that's just join the PC Master Race. I'm waving the flag. Join the PC Master Race.
Nice. Fair call. Shout out to Dank Dolphin. Modest, it's Jake, brother. G'day, man. How you doing?
My whole my thing about Battlefield. So DICE did Battlefront and Battlefield, and I really had high hopes for Battlefront 2. I liked Star Wars. Me and Thor played. What did we play? Did we play the beta or did we? Did we play the beta together, Thor, on Battlefront, the Star Wars game?
Don't think so. I think I missed it by a day.
Anyways, I played the second one, the beta for the Battlefront 2, and was like megally disappointed. And then they had, of course, the fallout EA had with all the microtransactions. I'm sure everybody that followed that game saw that shit. You know what I'm talking about, right, Pelican? Like it got like the
100%.
Right, the countries like the country. I don't remember. There was some European country. The government sued them over it. And they've since changed their policy and changed the way they've done the microtransactions. So there's things from Hardline that I'd like to see incorporated into Battlefield. I'm not crazy about. I wish they had gone back and done like Bad Company, a new Bad Company. I really don't want to see a World War II game. I feel like that we've seen enough of that, but obviously not. So they're gonna sink their money into that. So. And I get it because they want to continue the storyline. You know, I've heard that you're gonna be able to take your character, not the progression, but basically you're just moving your character forward from one game to the next. So.
That sounds cool. Yeah, definitely with Battlefront 2, I think they messed that up. That game had so much potential, and they just looked for money.
It's fucked. Nobody will trust them. It'll be years before they fucking trust them to do that shit again.
Yeah. Sorry to keep pausing it, but I got to give some love to Dank Dolphin again. So he runs my whole Discord for me, Mr. Midnight. So nice of him, man, because it's a lot of work, and we've got Kaiser in here as well, one of the mods. And then, but yeah, they help me out. But Midnight set this whole thing up for me. So nice of him. Just want to give him some love.
Absolutely, yeah.
Big effort. Yeah.
It's a bitch to take care of a big Discord channel. So.
Definitely.
So.
Yeah, no, he really helps me out with a lot of stuff. So definitely got a lot of love for him.
So what do you think about this whole new genre of like the battle royale games? Do you like them?
I think right now, like, it's such a cool concept. Like, obviously PUBG is like for the sweaty motherfuckers who just want to go hard, and I love that. Like, I love PUBG. But then Fortnite came along, and it's also super fun. It's free, and they've come in and sort of changed the genre and made it optimized it, put in building and stuff, and it's obviously taking over the world. But I can definitely see this genre getting saturated soon. I reckon in a year or two, Battle Royale is going to seem like a little bit boring, and people are going to have to innovate with new game modes, like, who knows, but back to even stuff like Capture the Flag and stuff, I reckon will seem more interesting. How about yourself?
So, and I'll let Thor answer this. So, Thor, you tell me what your thoughts on... tell us what you think about the same question. What do you think about the new Battle Royale genre?
Well, personally, I love them. It's like I completely agree with you about the new modes and stuff. I don't know if you played PUBG. I don't even actually know if this is on Xbox. Do you get the events yet, or is that a PC only thing?
Nah, Xbox is really far behind on PUBG, unfortunately.
Master Race.
Goddamn.
The events that they're doing at the minute are basically exactly that. We've just had like a war mode on there, which was 10-man squads in a really small area with respawns and just first to like kills or revives. And that was really fun. It's so refreshing to do after however many hours I've put into PUBG of just, the last standing thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I love... Yeah, go ahead, Thor.
Go ahead, Doc. No, go ahead, Doc.
I love PUBG and Fortnite. I think Fortnite runs better, but I want to, in my mind, I want to like PUBG more. I've talked to Thor about this. Obviously, I think that from my perspective, I want to like PUBG more, but I like Fortnite better because I think it runs better, if that makes sense.
They've definitely optimized Fortnite. I mean, I had a lot of fun on Fortnite when it first came out, but I didn't obviously get as hooked as like other people are. Like, I've completely stopped playing it.
Right.
But I mean, as far as Epic Games go, like, they're the best developers. They released a free game. There is literally no pay to win in it. Anyone can just pick up this game, download it, and play. And yeah, you can drop $10 on like an outfit if you want, but that doesn't affect the gameplay at all. So I've got to say, like, probably the best developers out at the moment for making that a free package, no pay to win. Because they could have got away with some pay to win in there, given that it's free.
If it can add on to that, actually, they've got a season pass thing that goes on as well.
Mm-hmm.
We were actually working this out the other day, weren't we, Doc? It's like if you actually get one season pass and you're actually playing it, you actually earn enough points through it to pay for the next season pass. You only ever actually have to buy one if you don't buy any cosmetics.
Yeah, so like stuff like that, you got to give props to them for that. I must say.
But no, the best thing about it is it gives you challenges to do, and that actually keeps me involved in the game. It's like I get a bit bored of PUBG occasionally. I don't feel like I'm ever progressing at all because you get a crate with maybe a red shirt in or something.
Yeah, and then you get like a dark red shirt.
Right.
And then a light red shirt. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Whereas with Fortnite, you've got the challenges to work towards, and I actually feel, even though I'm not getting anywhere, I'm still just getting cosmetic shit.
But you feel like you have something
I've got an
towards,
objective,
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And it's also like I don't know why. Like I just am addicted to the ruthlessness of PUBG, like that realistic military feel. But even then, like I can see why people like Fortnite more because you get down, you get a gun, and you're in action. Like for the rest of the game, you're shooting people, you're dodging, you're on your toes. Whereas with PUBG, I played a solos the other night. I looted for 20 minutes, and then killed one guy, posted up on a tree, and got taken down by someone from behind. And it was like, wow, it was like a weird half an hour of gameplay on a solos game.
So this is why you need to come to PC. We played this event mode the other night in PUBG called War. And what was it? 4 teams of 10? Is that what it is?
It was 3 teams of 10.
3 teams of 10. And you drop down, and it's like immediately you're in the last circle. And so it's...
Oh, you drop big guns as well.
And you drop in with guns. And you can respawn. And it's like the first team 200 points. It's fucking crazy. But it was the most fun I've ever had playing PUBG. Ever.
Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, if they took those mechanics and did other game modes, that could be really cool. Really cool. Exploded Weevils asked what the preferred areas for upcoming Battlefield title. So we kind of talked about it, but what would you guys most prefer to see in terms of the era?
Like I said, I want to see my favorite Battlefield, and it was probably the first Battlefield that I played as an adult, and why I enjoyed it was the Vietnam one, Bad Company 2. That's what I want to see redone. So, what about you?
Yeah, Becco.
I don't know. I kind of tend to like the more up to date or even like futuristic ones. Maybe not so much of the stupid double jump pack things, but you know, a little bit more futuristic. What was it Black Ops 3?
Yeah,
like
sure.
And stuff. If that hadn't had the like wall running on that in, I think that was just trying to steal it from Titanfall.
That's another game, Titanfall. I love Titanfall. So.
Oh, it's so much fun.
It's fucking epic. I just think that in Battlefield, I want to see it go back to Vietnam. I really enjoyed the new COD, the World War II COD. Me and Thor have played that. I enjoyed it. It reminded me a lot of Modern Warfare 2, the playstyle. And I didn't feel like after I played it for a while, I wasn't like just getting, pwned and owned by 12-year-olds. So.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess that's another thing about PC that I enjoy, and sometimes that I miss about Xbox is telling 12-year-old boys to go fuck themselves. So and tell them that I'm gonna go bang their mom after I get done fucking them over on COD.
Oh my god! Last night, like me and my mate love talking shit in the Rocket League quick chat, just for banter. Like it's all jokes and stuff.
Right.
But I just roasted the other team with a really immature roast, like ironically. And as I roasted him, he roasted in the quick chat, "Hey, Modest, love your channel, bro." So it's like, actually roasted a sub. He was less than impressed. I do apologize.
I think if anyone subscribed to you, they get the funny side of it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Right. What about games like Siege, like Rainbow Six Siege? Are you into those games?
I've downloaded it and played a round or two, and a lot of people want to see me do a video on that, which I think I will eventually, especially if that zombie mode comes out. I'll hit that up. But But yeah, it's awesome. It's like that search and destroy that I used to love in Call of Duty. That really tense kill stuff like that. I'm really into that. I'm surprised I haven't got more into it, but it's just a matter of time, really.
Right. That's what I like. So once on Modern Warfare 2, once you play multiplayer so much, you'd start to look for something that, you know, okay, I'm good. Now I want to hone my skills in, and I think that's a good way to do it, is playing search, especially with like a group of people that you know their play style.
Definitely.
That's how I went. I got into, like, you know, playing COD on a higher level, and in a clan was I started playing search with these people. But I'd like to see
nice.
something like that in like a PUBG style mode. You know, what do you think about that, Thor?
Well, kind of a mix between. Yeah, I'd like to see that.
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Well, when you add in that feeling like Search and Destroy has, where like if you die, you're out for the round. It's that high risk, high reward.
Right.
And that's like what PUBG does to an extreme, or Fortnite. It's like when you die, that's it. You're out, like, for the game, and you have to start again. So Search and Destroy has that on like a mini level, but there's 9 rounds. But it's that same with CS:GO kind of thing. You've got to think through a decision. Whereas in Battlefield, you might just try and take on 4 or 5 players for the chance of killing them all, because it doesn't really matter if you just die straight away.
Right.
Yeah, that'd actually be quite an awesome mechanic for a PUBG style game. You know, with the crates and stuff, it's like if you could choose. Well, they've just started adding flare guns in, so you can call in crates.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's like if you could choose to like respawn in a dead teammate.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
You know, instead of getting a powerful weapon.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that could be a big decision. You know, like, okay, is a big weapon better in this situation, or is a teammate better? So, and I think that's that whole, like, where you have to make decisions, like you're talking about for Search and Destroy.
So. Like whether to challenge or not. We've got a question from Exploded Weevil, who's one of my admins as well on the Discord. So thanks to him. He just said, "What's the worst piece of hate mail you guys have received? Have you guys ever got any hate mail?"
Oh yeah. Go ahead and answer it.
Oh, myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I usually just find it funny, to be honest, when someone's like trying to hate on your channel. It's the internet, so if you upload something, obviously people are just going to have a go, but I honestly just find it quite funny when people are getting all angry. So I can't really think. I've put some of the funnier ones in my videos just to kind of poke fun at them, but it's usually just people like saying, attacking your gameplay or whatever. I don't know. What about you guys? What's the worst part you have?
I think for me it was so we play a game called Ark on our channel a lot. Ark is it's a love-hate relationship with Ark. It's a game that I want to like so much, and I've played, I don't know how many hours do I have, 2,000 hours in Ark now.
Jesus.
Yeah, I want it to work, but sometimes it'll work fine for 5 hours, and then all of a sudden at 5 hours and 1 minute the fucking game crashes, and it's the worst possible like place it could do it at. And then you go to log on, and it's just crash. So, the worst piece of it was this guy told me that I was the worst Ark player that he had ever seen, and then I don't know if he was like inebriated, drunk when he wrote this to me. So I invited him on our server. I was like, "Come fight me on the server if you think I'm the worst Ark player." And actually, if you go back on our Twitch channel, there's a drunk. What is it? I think it's a drunk.
Straight up call him out. Come and fight me.
Where is he at? I can't remember where he's from. I think he's from like Romania or something like that. Anyways, he can hardly speak any English. He gets on there. I get him in my Discord, and on the live stream, we have this duel on the beach with pistols, and he's drunker than fuck. And yeah, I killed him on the stream, and he fucking accused me of cheating, and then after that, we've been real good friends. So was like probably the worst, because I was like, well, fuck you. If you're gonna call me a shitty player, come fucking prove it to me.
Still a better love story than Twilight. Have you seen that video of that guy who like this dude drops a mixtape, and someone talks shit about his mixtape. So he finds out where they live in real life, flies to their city, and then calls them out in person.
Oh shit! No, I've never seen that.
I obviously would never do this because you'd probably go to jail for like whatever assault. But I'd love to like find one of my really bad haters and like figure out where they live and fly to them and then film confronting them in person about it. Like I think that'd make such a funny video.
That's right.
But yeah,
1v1 motherfucker.
1v1 me in real life.
Let's fucking do this shit.
Like what would they do? Like where they just absolutely catch them off guard. Man.
So yeah, Linz was actually there for the whole drunk fucking duel on the beach thing. It's on our Twitch page somewhere. It's hilarious. You can go watch it. But that's probably the worst hate mail that I've ever received, you know. But I'm all about calling somebody back out. If you want to say I'm a shit player, then fucking come, you know, put your dick beaters up, boy. Let's do it, you know.
Yeah. Well, fair call. If they want to talk the shit, they've got to back it up. So
that's right. Oh, Vander wants to know if you're even if you're a good player. Oh shit.
Man, Vander gonna make me cry on live stream. Jeez.
So we'll have to do something. So you're on Xbox, right?
Yeah.
So you'll have to get on. We'll have to do something together on Xbox. We'll have to make a video or something. We'll have to get you over on the channel. And,
yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been really wanting to start live streaming myself, but unfortunately, with this move of house, my internet's gone backwards. And I don't know if you know, but like Australian internet isn't that great, so it really struggles to pull the stream and the gameplay, like the Xbox Live connection and stream. Yeah, which is frustrating.
So I've been to Australia twice now.
Oh, where'd you go?
So I came to Sydney the first time, and then the second time I was still in the US military, and we went on some training with the Australian military, and I swear to God those fuckers tried to kill me with snakes. Like they found out that I don't like snakes, and that whole country is infested with fucking snakes. So yeah. They put some kind of fucking snake inside my tent with me, and I about had to fucking... that was like the first time. If you want to see a white boy fly, that was the way to do it. Like I fucking learned to fly. So I just do not enjoy snakes. Fuck that shit. Anyways, these Australian guys thought that it was gonna be funny, and they put this ginormous snake in my tent with me. And I thought somebody was in my tent, and I went to like... And I wear contacts, so I was like trying to put my glasses on to see if I could, who the fuck's in my tent, and it was this goddamn fucking snake, and literally, like I learned to fucking like fly. I was like, fuck this noise. I'm screaming like a little girl at the top of my lungs, you know. So
classic Aussie banter. As you're telling that story, that's so funny. Nothing like a good joke like putting a snake in someone's tent. That's good. That's good humor.
That shit, yeah.
That's so funny. Classic.
So yeah, that was I enjoy. It was hot as fuck. It reminded me of Florida. I'm from Florida, so the weather just
cool. Yeah,
mimicked the same. So.
Yeah, it's definitely been nice moving a bit more north, up tropical side of Australia, and on the coast. Like it's a lot cooler. But where I was from originally, in Canberra, which is the capital, it was like dry heat the whole time. Like you'd get 40-degree days a lot, Celsius degree.
Right,
I'm not sure what that is Fahrenheit. Well, I'm not sure what that is Fahrenheit. Yeah. So it's 90 or something. Yeah. Sexy Seal asks, "What's the funniest hate mail you have ever gotten?" Have you guys got any really funny sort of hate?
Funny. Well, so this is another like Slightly Nocturnal shows and like just a faction of the Kill Cobra Studios. Not really funny, but it was kind of awesome. Me and Bo, this girl that watches our show on the regular. I will not say her name, but she decided to email me and Bo very promiscuous pictures. if you catch my drift. It was
all right.
Yeah, she sent us these lovely nude pictures of herself, and we enjoyed them. So
we enjoyed them.
I don't know how to say yeah, they were enjoyed.
Fair play.
Enjoyed. Again, we like the porn and the MILFs here. Look, what else you want me to say?
Who doesn't? Right. So Exploded Weevil's asked, is he also in Florida? And he's asked, whereabouts do you live?
I don't live in Florida anymore. I'm from Miami, Miami, Florida. So that's where I was born and raised and grew up there. So, but
cool.
yeah, there you go. Lynn's got it. 40 Celsius is about 104 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so that's hot as fuck.
Okay, right. There we go. Cool. Yeah.
It doesn't get that hot in the UK there, does it, Thor?
God, no. we've just had our hottest day on record. It was 24 degrees in April.
Vander, I'll jump in the Discord voice chat straight after this interview, man, if you like. I've been getting in there a little bit more lately. Maybe Doc will come across unless he has to edit this or anything.
Oh, no, I can come across,
as well.
Yeah.
If Thor wants to as well, yeah. We'll wait till after this, though. So talk to us a little bit about your channel, Doc and Thor, if you're a part of this now as well. So you Kill Cobra Studios, you like to do a lot of long live commentary plays, and you've got a Twitch channel as well as this slightly nocturnal show.
Yeah,
talk us through what you're doing here.
We have a couple different things that we'd like to do. So Kill Cobra is a birth child of me playing Ark and other games. DayZ was how basically I started. That was the reason I went from a console player to a PC player. Was I watched this guy called Frankie on PC and Jack Frags play DayZ and Arma 3, and I was like, "That's what I want to play. I don't give a fuck how much it costs me. That's what I want to do." So that's what I did. I went and built my first PC. Cost like $500 and something bucks, and I played DayZ and Arma 3 till my heart exploded. Literally. I played it, and it just was heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. DayZ is a game where you scavenge, get gear, and then walk across the field, and some asshole shoots you and takes all your shit, and that's 20 hours worth of work, all gone.
Yeah,
brutal. Same thing with Arma 3. I played an Arma 3 mod called Altus Life, where for months on end, I was a drug mule for this guy trying to make money. Literally, that's what I did. I was a drug mule on this game. And it was hilarious. Like, I've come home from work, and my roommate what do you want to do? I better go deliver those drugs that guy paid me to do. So I'd log on into Altus Life and go deliver drugs all over the place. So
I gotta say,
go ahead.
Sorry, go on. No, sorry, you go. You finish. Sorry.
Oh, so that's how the channel got started. It was exclusively just the Doc Holiday channel on YouTube, and then it's kind of morphed into Kill Cobra Studios when we wanted to do. I've always liked podcasting and that kind of thing, so we wanted to do the Slightly Nocturnal show. So we've kind of divided it up. It's SNS, and then the Barefoot Bandits now with me and Thor. And we do a mixture of all kinds of stuff. So it's it's Twitch, Barefoot Bandits, and the Slightly Nocturnal show. That's where we're at now. So
yeah, cool. So yeah, well, like I said, I've known you guys forever, so I definitely wanted to come and jump on the show at least once.
Yeah, you're just say hi and stuff. You should come back again, man. We'd love to have you. So
yeah, for sure. I got to say, with Ark, I have played a little bit of Ark. One of my friends got really into it. And for those of you who don't know, Ark's like a survival game, but you're on this island with dinosaurs, and you have to find enough food and water and stuff. But we spent a lot of time just building cages on the beach and drugging people, and then putting them in cages and force feeding them and shit. We were just serial pests. But then I did actually build a house, and we made a forge, and I got a sniper rifle, and we put a lot of effort into getting this tiny little base set up. and then two huge clans set up either side of us and had a war, and we were like in the middle. So we were hiding in the forest, but the forest got demolished, and we eventually just lost all our stuff. That was too depressing to go back.
Welcome to Ark. That's
like the crazy thing was, it happened when we were offline. Like, I go to bed, my little hut's like really hidden behind a rock, like I thought I was all good, and then I go to sleep and log back on the next day, and the entire forest is gone, and they've killed me in my sleep while I was offline. I was just like, fuck this game, man. Like, I can't play it 24/7 to be here to defend myself.
So when Ark first came out, myself, a guy named Rocket Man, Lens, and a guy named Wolf, we all played on an official server. Like, official rates, no mods, didn't know a whole lot about the game. We spent, I don't know, ungodly amounts of time taming animals, building a base, and literally the same kind of thing happened. I go to bed one night. It's been fine. Talk to people on the server, nobody's mad at anybody, not at war. We got a pretty big base going on. We're not doing anything but raising animals. I log on one night, and everything is gone. Every fucking thing is gone. Hours and days worth of work. Don't have a clue who did it. Not a rhyme or reason. And literally, I was just like, fuck this game. I don't want to play this game anymore.
I have to have a break, yeah. It's a brutal game. Like, but that's kind of the fun of it as well.
It is.
I loved I got a sniper rifle, and like we made even made ghillie suits. We got to go out to the like ice place and get some stuff or whatever, and we just lay in the grass sniping people and they didn't know where we were. Like, just absolutely, like, just it was good fun. And we built a little hut right near them that had like the beds on it, so we could spawn back in and just keep like coming in, and it was good fun.
It is. It's a lot of fun. So we play. Me and Thor, a bunch of us have played a variety. There's several maps now. This is our first time playing. We've always played PvP, like player versus player. But we're doing a different. We're doing a different series on Ark this time. Ark almost has a story mode to it now, where you can fight all the bosses and do this like ascension business. Like you can ascend.
Yeah, right. Cool.
So that's what we're doing now, but it's almost fucking twice as much work. So, well, I guess it is and it isn't. So we don't have the aspect of we don't have to watch our back constantly as we grow, because there's no PvP aspect of it. But we're gonna stay in this server for a while. So there's this aspect of, okay, we need really good animals because we're going to do this over and over and over again. We're going to fight bosses, and we're going to ascend. So now we're on the first map. We're ready to fight bosses now. We just need to go do what's called cave runs to get artifacts. So that's what we're doing on our series of Ark now, is we're going to just basically play the story mode and go through all the maps. So.
Yeah, cool. Well, yeah, if you guys are interested in Ark and you want to support Kill Cobra, definitely check out that. That sounds really interesting. And Ark is a fun game to watch. Less fun maybe almost more fun to watch than play, to be honest. Because it's just so depressing when your base gets done.
Oh my god, yes.
It's like the equivalent in Battlefield of unlocking every single game, making a platoon, having members join, you've got all the guns unlocked, you've got your level 140, and then having it all wiped.
Right, that's about right. That's about right. Thor, for people that don't know, is like a master builder at Ark, and the same for breeding animals. He can just an amazing Ark player. So if you want to see like awesome buildings and awesome animals, definitely come watch some of our Ark videos. He's the guy to watch on that.
Fuck yeah, Thor. Building like a boss.
That's right. That's right. I wouldn't be able to do it without him. So I'm very appreciative.
Sexy Seal says, requires too much grinding for me. That's a fair comment. Like, you want to be a certain kind of, like, have a certain kind of mindset for Ark to really enjoy it. Speaking of dinosaurs, any of you 3 Jurassic Park fans? You guys like Jurassic Park?
So I have a horrible confession to make. I love dinosaurs, and I've never seen any of the Jurassic Park movies. None of them.
What?
Whoa!
I know. I've never seen them. Never. Not even the old ones.
Even the original one, even the old ones are good, man. But the Jurassic World was good too. I liked it.
I have no reason why I've never seen them, other than the fact that I've just never watched them. So I need to do it. Cool. I've said it over and over again that I need to. I just never have.
Yeah, you do that. It's like Jurassic World's the entire reason why like, the first super breeder to his raptors.
That's cool. I love how this chat like it's just gone into an arc conversation for like half an hour and dinosaur conversation. That's
if
good.
you'd want to get away from the grind in Arc, my suggestion for that, because I hate the grind in Arc as well. My suggestion is find and there's thousands of them. Find a modded server where the rates are really high, and literally in half an hour you can be you can level up. So to the highest. Just find a modded server. Don't pay any money. Just find a modded server and have a fucking blast. So.
Yeah. We did it the hard way. But it's also that same PUBG feeling. Like if you I know we're a bit but it is a PvP server, so there's no real trolling. Like you can do whatever you want. But if you want to get that satisfying feeling of raiding someone's base and getting it, and then it has to be PvP, don't you think? Like to get that serious.
Yeah.
And then you get raided too, and it sucks. But that's just the way it is.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like if you're gonna raid somebody in Arc or any game, for that matter, don't do it if you can't afford to lose it in your stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And they have servers where you can just there's no killing of other players. You can just all hang out as well if you want a more chilled out experience.
Right.
So yeah.
But Arc is a very heartbreaking. I mean, even in more recent times, we've been raided, and it's just like, what the fuck, you log on and you're just like, like that's a lot of work gone. I don't know if I want to do this right now. So
it does get you. boy.
Oh, I found that server we joined up.
What's that?
Remember that last server we joined?
Oh,
when we were
yeah.
Looking for the series.
Fuck. I don't know what. We pissed somebody off and got raided, and then we got asked to leave the server. We didn't get asked. We got told to leave the server. So.
Jesus. People get crazy.
I don't know what the fuck that was about, but exactly. People get crazy. They take it way too. I don't know. I have no idea. So.
Oh. Before you, does anyone have any questions they want to ask, like Doc, Thor, or myself, before we wrap this up?
Yeah, we're almost at an hour here. So.
Yeah. And then Doc and Thor, you're most welcome to come across to the voice chat on my Discord and just talk with these guys a bit. I think everyone would love that.
Okay, cool.
Man, we should play Ark. Yeah, I'd play Ark with you, man. I've had a healthy break.
Me and Thor.
The trouble.
Go ahead.
No, sorry, you go. You and Thor.
Oh, me and Thor. We'll play what? We'll probably do 400 or 600 hours, and then we'll take a break at it. What's the longest break that we've taken on Ark, Thor?
We had like a couple of months off just before Christmas, didn't we?
Yeah, I guess we did. It's one of those games where like I said, I love to play, and then I just get burnt out, and then it'll be 2 or 3 months before I can play it again. I'm like you though, Pelican. I fucking love Rocket League, but I don't know. I suck at it, and Thor is fucking amazing at it. So.
Dude, I've been playing so much Rocket League lately. Like it started off as like just pleasure, but now I probably like my most played game on the download. I'm like trying to push for I really want to get Grand Champ. That's my goal. So, what rank are you, Thor?
Diamond 1.
Nice, dude. Yeah, that's where I'm at as well. I'd love to try and like push that further though.
Jesus.
Exploded Weevil. Oh, that's really good banter. Oh, okay. You meant to ask Rust.
Rust.
Okay.
Rust. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've played Rust.
I thought he was just fucking with us. That's pretty funny. So Rust, yeah, you guys might have played Rust on PC. How much of that did you play, Doc?
I've got, I don't know, several hundred hours of Rust in. So I enjoyed Rust. Rust, again, is just like Ark. It's an incredibly awesome, heartbreaking game. That's the best way to describe both those games. Hours and hours, days of work can be gone in 20 minutes. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Similar style then.
I played Rust though before the new Rust. I don't know if people remember that or not. Like, I played Rust when it was in the different engine. It's called Classic Rust now. I encourage people that enjoy Rust to go back and play Classic Rust. It's a completely different game. It looks different. I think people will enjoy that. So I am a long-time Rust player, and it's a good game. It still is a good game. They're constantly making improvements. It's a constantly updated game, which it's good to see a game that old to get to continually get updates. So
for sure.
Like, another game that I wish that they would do is I played Reign of Kings when it came out, which was one of the best games, I think. Like, I had the most fun playing Reign of Kings. The object of the game, it was a building game, just like Rust and Ark, except you wanted to be the king of the map. So that meant you had to, like, you and your buddies had to go across this bridge and kill the king. But yeah, it was a great fucking game, but it was one of those games where you played for 12 to 14 hours and that was it. You know, no, hardly any replay value.
For sure. I feel that. Yeah. Well, lads, thanks for having me on the show. This has been great. It's been my first ever podcast interview style thing, so really cool.
Do you have anything you want to plug your show, plug your channel again? Might as well. Tell us. So.
Oh yeah, you know, if you're from the Slightly Nocturnal show, a fan base, then yeah, feel free to come and check out the channel. Especially if you enjoy Battlefield.
That's right.
Other than that, yeah.
Yeah, if you enjoy the short and curly comedy, go watch Modest Pelican's channel. He's over on YouTube. And you said you're thinking about, well, you said if your internet gets better, you're gonna think about live streaming, right?
I'd love to do some live streams, but the problem I had last time, and this was on my good internet, was that it made the game lag a lot. So the gameplay was really bad quality.
Right. Oh, that's fair.
But what can you do? I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter. People just are happy to watch anyway. But the ping went up to about 90, or just wasn't pretty. Which isn't the worst, but it does affect.
Right.
A bit. Yeah.
Well, Thor, thanks for being on here with us. Modest, thanks for being on the show with us tonight. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you guys. Yeah, and again, guys, if you want to support what these guys are doing here, definitely check it out. They do a lot of podcasting, and there's also the Ark series. I think it's great to support smaller YouTubers as well, like myself and Doc. So definitely drop a sub and swing by. It meant a lot to him.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I really would. We'd love you come watch the Barefoot Bandits. So we do a lot of bad shit sometimes. So we live up to our name.
And definitely. And live streaming's always a great way just to, like, I don't use Twitch much. I think that's where you guys do most of your streaming. But if you have a Twitch account, it's always good fun to just swing by and talk to someone live, even if it's just for 10 or 15 minutes. So,
right.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, good stuff.
All right, lads.
Appreciate it. So
I might catch you in my Discord voice chat then, if you're keen to come and have a chat.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, we will see everybody next time on the Slightly Nocturnal show. Just catch you guys later.